That's old idiot. Damn it all.
What's that thing doing with the dead? Feeding?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I suppose such wicked killers deserve wicked ends.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. What more would you ask?
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the Circle a service. We will await word.
Damn it all.
Don't.
Mostly junk, but her boots catch your eye.
Eyes. To yourself. Ugh. No! Please! Damn beef! Just leave me be. Dwagger! Slashed me! Poison! Graze! Don't share! Talking hurts. Leave me. Please. Gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving.
Pain rushes through you from the wound on your hand. You glimpse yourself reaching to help a fellow initiate back on his feet, only to hear a female voice hiss your name in reprimand.
Girls, garters. I don't have time for this. My kin need me. You already relieved me of my boots. No hard feelings. Once you used them to free my clan. We can pay too, don't worry. We're Iron Hand Clan, best artificers in the city. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual. But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while, I swear. Right. Fine. I'll do that. In just a minute. What? You see to your affairs, I'll see to mine. Unless you've changed your mind. Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
That's all, idiot.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
What's this? Got ourselves an infiltrator. You move pretty quietly. Not quietly enough for my liking, though. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
That's right. You are a true soul.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Not like me to overlook one of the absolute... Won't happen again. Anyway, the hunt's not over yet. Tracking a runaway slave, Deep Gnome. Stole boots from my sergeant. I'm to kill the runaway, but she's holed up with myconids. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing. Serving the Absolute ought to be reward enough. But no matter. Sergeant Thrin will cough up big to hear that slave's got a comeuppance. The stolen boots will do nicely as proof. And a true soul like yourself could name her prize then, I reckon. I'll keep watch here. No, might make a run for it.
Gek's the talker, not me. Back off.
How goes the hunt? She's just some Deep Gnome slave. They all look much the same to me. The boots should give her away.
What creatures live in waters this dark?
Well met.
Empty.
Which way to the nearest library?
I'm ready. Empty.
What am I to do?
That might be worth a look.
Something over there.
vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
You! What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you? How desperate is the cur to make an ally of a topsider? I will tell you what the sergeant told Gek. Until you have the boots, you will not cross. Come back empty-handed again, and you're feeding the fishes.
Don't. Eyes. To yourself. Ugh. Myconids. Took pity on me. Sound, lads. Especially since the Greys gave him hell for it.
These Myconids are the hospitable sort. Refreshing. After our run-in with Kvorga.
Dwerga! Slashed me! Poison!
Like dwarves, Dwergar have innate resistance to poison, and thus no need for intricate brews. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
Not going anywhere. Fading. Either I'm finally dead or you healed me. Why? No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving.
Pain rushes through you from the wound on your hand. You glimpse yourself reaching to help a fellow initiate back on his feet, only to hear a female voice hiss your name in reprimand.
Girls, garters, I don't have time for this. My kin need me. Maybe not, but you are. I need you to rescue my kin. We can pay. We're Ironhand Clan, best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. Here. I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
How goes the hunt? Oh, look at that. Swift work. You could teach our slaves a thing or two. You'll want to take those to Sergeant Thrin in the camp. More like us and a bunch of gnome slaves. Got to moving rubble. Need to clear a path through to some ruins. The Absolute wants something tucked away in there. And where to find it. Look for a Dwergar with bare feet and a face like thunder. You can't miss her. I'll stay back here. See if I can find some more gnomes. A few more and I reckon I could become a true soul. Time you got across the Ebon Lake, madam. Nothing more to be done on this side.
Back off, I said.
Well met.
Time you got across the Ebon Lake, madam.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
You! What are you doing? Where's Gek? Who are you? Well, I'll be. You got them? The sergeant's been whining non-stop. What about Gek? Where's he at? More like avoiding the sergeant, I reckon. Come on. Let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig?
Aye. She speaks true. Found the hoons.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head.
I'll be. Your twat soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. I'll be shagged to Shanatar. Shit's looking up. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers. What are you looking at? Move!
This stonework looks more suited to the surface than the Underdark. Who built this?
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages.
Reinforcements, huh? Let's see how long you last.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her? The stench. All you twat souls got one. Some of us got a nose for it. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up. I ain't parleying with more twat souls. Just want my coin. Your blade ready, Kerr.
Drop it, Britvar. You chop this one, and Nia won't pay a damn copper.
Fine. Spill what you want, true soul, before I choke on your stench.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them.
The slightest of breezes slips through your skull.
Ain't fooling me. Oh, crack.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your boat. Don't make me wish I had.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Friends in a right, Borlek. That rubble ain't budging, no matter how hard she whips them gnomes. Nira's gonna be pissed. What you want, anyway? Here to yap or looking to buy? Dry land means fresh stock. come back anytime. I'll be here, enjoying the show.
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one...
Bugger off! You're distracting the slaves. They run, you're dead.
Drunken Trousseau getting himself trapped.
Let him suffocate. If the Absolute can't save him...
You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. What now?
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nier said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. You gonna just leave him in there to choke? Shit. On the double, you pricks! Before I carve my name into your arses! Yes, true soul? Scrying eye. Nair says the Absolute scryers see through 'em. Watching. Judging. You don't know about the seat of the Absolute? No doubt you'll see it for yourself soon enough. Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gek the slip. Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul! True soul! Finally! You must clear rubble. Spilling poison. Expedition. Passage trapped. Gnomes useless. Don't trust Burks. Get me out!
The view through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. Resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris. while 2 others lie dead at Nia's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nia's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that...
Choking! Dig out of here!
You sense Nia's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Nia dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
This ain't a show. Go make yourself useful or get lost.
If you're wanting the sergeant, she's at the dig. Now scram.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge. The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. 2 styles, 2 eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor, many split cleanly in 2. Yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think? Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah. later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
History class, but this place has me captivated.
Not sure what to make of this hell beast talk, though.
You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen.
All's not lost. I mean, just look at this place.
You've quite the knack for finding the bright side of things, haven't you?
Hope keeps you going.
Who's the statue, you think?
Human, certainly. A god? Perhaps. Why would gnomes make such a thing?
You're the expert. Why don't you tell me? I'll give you one thing. You've got a keen eye. Even sharks have their uses.
The past is nearer than we think. We simply must dig. The walls are deep gnomes.
Best avoid that trap.
look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor. You immediately recognize the symbol of your lady. You know these uniforms. These people were Dark Justiciars, an honorary order within the priesthood of Shah.
If it managed to murder a group of Sharans, we had better watch our step.
Dark Justiciars. Halsin said they once had a stronghold down here.
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Damn right I do. Getting cramps in my arm trying to whip the Drugnin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead. You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving. You're one of Near's, eh? Don't go bursting those head veins. I ain't joined your bat-brained cult.
A slight glint catches your eye. Your eye finds the source of the gleam. A small mote of black metal. Adamantine.
Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel. Rarer than mithril. It ain't mined. It's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way. Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers.
The wizard's notes mentioned a guardian, right?
Trembling like what?
You gonna cane them or what? Time those Roth they got to work.
Here to help? Talk to Scargill. Here to gawk? Find a ledge to fall off.
Bloody deep Roth. All the hassle of getting them up here. Now they won't work. They're hungry. We feed them better than the slaves.
Shove moss in your own gob and stay quiet. They've been fed plenty.
Why would gnomes make such a thing?
You're the expert.
Come into her shadow. Let all that is past be forgotten.
The architects who built this must have been remarkable. Pity their vision didn't stand the test of time.
All's not lost. I mean, just look at this place.
You've quite the knack.
You! That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. And it sounds like your arse wants for a lashing, the way you talk out of it. Something spooks the dumb shits, so stop your jawing and get to working. You got your orders. I'm not taking one more whack.
Another lick of the cane, and those Rothes are going on a rampage.
Shit. You calling me weak, Zharg? Crack! You knew I'd rile them up. I'll split you from head to hole for this. Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put him down!
That's old idiot.
What's that thing doing with the...
Sovereign's thick, a violent.
They broke up.
The Sovereign's.
We laid.
The Sovereign's.
I sense your.
Duergar killed their children. They should pay the price for the cruelty.
Deep purple swirl.
The Duergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its.
We breathe. The dead make a fine host. You may not. The spores hit.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
been down here.
That's old idiot.
Ha! Ripple bark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly.
Don't. Dwagger! Slashed me! Poison!
Myconids. Took pity on.
These myconids are the hospitable sort. Refreshing. After our run-in with Quagga.
Graze. Don't share. Talking hurts. Leave me. Please.
Like dwarves, Dwergar have innate resistance. Though deadly, if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
Not going. Damn it all. Damn it all. No time to dally. Gods! Whatever that is,
Why are you helping me?
down here.
Tends to be. But I'm nearly good to get on my feet. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving.
Pain rushes through you from the wound on your...
God. assholes, Garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me. Seems you're the helping kind. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin. Thank you. Only we... But here... I'll mark where I made my escape.
What's that thing doing with the dead? Feeding?
The Sovereigns are violent. The Sovereigns... The Sovereigns...
I sense your...
I suppose such wicked killers deserve wicked ends.
Deep purple swirl into...
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guess.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song. An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of geek.
Accept.
The Sovereign...
Richard, you do the Circle a service.
What do you need now?
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more... Well, in that case, I'm all yours.
I shall be here in my camp for...
Speak.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Good. Our victory is...
It attends to the corpses. Does it mean to... But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
Sovereigns thick. Are violent. The Sovereigns... The Sovereigns...
I sense...
Dwergar killed their children.
An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. a wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind, cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the Circle a service. We will await word.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear chase.
The Dwergar seek a gnome.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation. Greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless.
No peace.
Angry trills and tremors shake your skull. Cries of anguish to its mycelic god. Fungus and mold glaze the servant's face and body. Through music and vision, the Sovereign reveals its origins. You see a frothing Dwergar, axe drawn, crazed by bloodlust, bearing down on a young Myconid. A frightened Myconid circle conjures mildewed vines. They encircle and transform the Dwergar. It now belongs to the circle. It will obey the Sovereign.
Slain foes as your lackeys. Clever.
Looks like I'm swearing off mushroom soup.
The creature's inner song breathes hope into the Myconid meld.
The Sovereign spoke its word. You will obey.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker, far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
It shivers in resonance with your remembered pain. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying Myconid corpses.
Dwergar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwergar rot. I mean to join you. In death, your foe becomes your ally. I will raise it. You may command it. I am the danger, and I am the cure. They erased my people. I will erase theirs. Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
What's that?
We will find truth in dream.
Cleanse the circle. The circle cleansed.
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Star Eden, but never hunted a vampire.
Ripplebar.
Just remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi. I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zirkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps? But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
Fool! They infest bust your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it was always agonizing, Ammalium.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma. It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. My apologies. I hoped the experience was not too unpleasant. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the larva. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory. My formula will hamper the more harmful effects once the mushrooms are brewed into a potion. Your sanity, however much you possess, should remain intact.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric. She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, Trillimac. I've studied them for years. This is not a wasteland. It is a glorious ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict. The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with the surface races. But I found that there is as much to learn from an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality. Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. I have mushrooms to catalogue.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? A tongue of madness and the spores from a timust mushroom. You may find them in nature, or the nearby cleric's tower. Be cautious. Those that have taken root are quite dangerous. I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected. In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes? I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
servant says what it can. Absolutely nothing.
Go forth.
Silent servant awaits its sovereign's orders. The creature's song rumbles within you, neither warm nor welcoming.
What creatures live in waters this dark?
Starian, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
You got a bloody rot flower for company? Must have let it get in your head. My axe will fix that in no time.
Starian, how is the rat diet going?
You got a bloody rot flower for company?
It is time. We come to the circle.
Keep a blade close. Just like old times.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
What's this? Got ourselves an infiltrator? You move pretty quietly. Not quietly enough for my liking, though. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Fine. I'll let you live. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Told you. Hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide. Sergeant told me to. Besides, we're talking about a slave. A bleeding heart, are you? Reckon I'll just roast and eat it.
time I needed.
What? Gek! Got someone sneak... What's this? You move pretty quick. Noise, get you...
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
That's so. Show me your brand, then.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Well, ain't that a crying shame for you?
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Indolence breeds madness.
What? What's this? You move pretty... Noise.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
That's so.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Burning those into just anyone now, are they? No harm. Every army needs grunts to run in and die first. Even the Absolutes. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Share? You really are in the wrong place, son scum. Try this for useful. Falling down a deep, dark hole is the kindest death you'll find in the Underdark. Told you. Hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide. Fine. Suppose I'll just eat.
retrieve blood.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
What's this? You move pretty... Noise, get...
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Finish flapping that mouth of yours? Good. Let's make this quick.
A hero at heart.
What? What's this? You move pretty... Noise, get...
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Fine. I'll let you live. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead.
Assume nothing.
What? Gek! Got...
What's this? You move pretty... Noise, get...
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Fine. I'll let you, but spoil my hunt. Told you. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the help? You don't even know what you'd be up. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a myconid circle. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing. I'll wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her. Good. Do well, and there might be a reward for you back at camp. Do really well, and who knows? Maybe the Absolute will have space for you in her ranks. But that comes later. Boots first, then you'll get what's coming to you. She's with the rest of our expedition across the lake. Special mission for the Absolute. Deep gnome slave. They all look the same. But this one's got fancy boots. What a hunt. Maybe you'll find a belt next. Right. I'll mop up here. You get across the Ebon Lake. Find Sergeant Thrin. She'll reward you. Squad of my kin camping in some ruins. Pack of gnome slaves there too. We're using them for excavation. There's some more ruins Moonrise wants us to make a path to. There's something hidden in them. Something the Absolute wants. Not too sharp, are you? Look for a dwergar with a sour mug and bare feet.
Gek's the talker, not me. Back off.
Someone there?
won't know what bit him. Let's keep to the shadows. Watch the shadows. Go. Time for discretion. Surprise. Very quiet. Just like old times. They won't see me coming. Make it hurt. With finesse.
Pain.
Sword!
Death. Be conquered.
This should work.
Creatures live in waters this dark. What's that?
Silence! I am breathing life.
Assume nothing.
What's next? That might be worth a look.
What's that? The Blade of Frontiers, Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives. Well met.
What do we have here? What creatures live in waters this dark?
Every moment a new danger. I may have underestimated this Faerun.
You don't know the half of it. With a bit of luck, we'll meet a beholder.
Resurgence! Be conquered!
Silence! I am breathing life.
I am fury. I am death.
On the victor's path. Today you fall. Battle favors the fearless.
Some prey. A better position.
give up. Got to move.
This is my time. I found my mark. 2 steps at a time.
Let's end this.
On the move.
Let's play.
Imperium.
Taking position.
The blade will not bend.
Need to stay focused. On the move.
I'll do it my way.
Imper.
Son, the rot is cleansed. Come, we must speak.
Careful, I bite.
is excised. The Dwega are dead. Here I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death Doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of Glut, there may be no spore. Eliminate the other sovereign. A tune of division. Yours to sing. 3 scrolls in all. Keep your allies steady, and your foes fearful. Melodies of peace, even in war. A gift of Circle Glut. A fate it has earned. My circle long suffered while the Dwega flourished. I sang to Spore for help, yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose, Smooth Mind. Help me grow a mighty circle and reap the reward. Or protect the precious poltroon as it waits for the Circle of Glut to devour it whole. It is my right. It is my right.
Its delicate harmonies turn to scrapes and scratches.
Your corpse will birth my circle.
They see me. Be quick. They won't know what bit them.
Battle favors the fearless.
Talk to me.
Move!
Hunter's path. Making my move.
Have to keep going.
Good riddance. No good could come of its reign.
Starian.
What a day. I could really... It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Ready or not? Don't look now.
What's the plan? Victory awaits. No time to waste. There's no time to waste.
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon. You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
And I sense only silence from the Dwergar hunters. The rot is cleansed. The songs we sing now carry your spirit. You shall now be called Kin Spirit. You aid us in good faith. In good faith, I thank you. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwergar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow, striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
I'm more than happy to kill this... whoever he is, but tell me there's something in it for us.
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return. Peacebringer, be at home.
The circle is cleansed.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals. Underdark fauna is a topic much written on, but this title has never appeared in any collection you've seen. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Seems there's more than one searching for this forge. No word of its guardian this time, though. I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.